Glory Globe TV. Here's to our breaking news. Yes, United States of America, it seems, is playing both the arsonist and the firefighter in Ukraine's war with Russia, as the latter emerged as the biggest exporter of fuel uranium to the closest key ally. According to reports, through the first 11 months of 2023, US paid Russia $0.017 billion for fuel uranium imports. The US gets uranium from 4 countries, namely Russia, UK, Belgium and Japan. Reports suggested that as of 11 November 2023, the US purchased fuel uranium from these 4 in the following order. Russia 96 million, a quarter of the supply, 1 million from the UK, 4%, nearly 8.6 million from Japan. Belgium accounted for 22%, worth 44 million USD. Akin to situation decades before Ukraine, where Russia in November 2023 again became the US number 1 supplier of enriched uranium supplies. According to the US Statistical Agency, Russia exported uranium worth $96 million to the US. In the previous few months, Russia ranked 2nd to 4th in terms of uranium supplies to the US. It is worth mentioning that the US remained heavily dependent on enriched uranium from Russia even after later began invasion of Ukraine. For decades, Russia has been sending almost a quarter of the nuclear fuel that are being used in the America's commercial reactor fleet. The US uses Russian enriched uranium to fuel its 92 commercial nuclear reactors and escaped legislative action till December 2022, when the US House of Representatives passed a ban on purchase of Russian uranium to add pressure on Moscow for its war on Ukraine. As per experts, Russia is the only commercially available source of special highly enriched reactor fuel known as HALEU, that is being used in a new breed of advanced nuclear reactors that are under development. US now wants to cut its dependency on Russia for uranium. In December last year, the US House of Representatives passed a ban on import of Russian uranium, as lawmakers wanted to add more pressure on Moscow for its war on Ukraine. The bill was waiting for its passage in the Senate and signature by President Joe Biden before becoming a law. The bill, if approved, would ban the imports 90 days after enactment, subject to the waivers. The bill waivers allow the import of low enriched uranium from Russia if the US Energy Secretary determines there is no alternative source available for operation of a nuclear reactors, a US nuclear energy company, or the shipments are in the national interest. Allowed imports of Russian uranium under the waiver would be gradually reduced to 459 metric tons in 2027 from about 476.3 tons in 2024. Behind the report, Glory Globe TV.